So power is a topical subject, but it's going much deeper than that. It's what the nature of power is. And is power any good at all? So what is actually real power, and how is it going to be a benefit to us in the world? Or why is it people get stuck in powerful positions and they won't let go and give it up? This is a talk about power. And to begin with, I was fascinated that in Buddhist cosmology, where we're not dealing so much with the nature of matter in planets and solar systems and universes and galaxies, but in the nature of the human mind and the levels of that human mind, we have like a hierarchy of heaven realms. And I was always struck by why there are different levels of a heaven realm. You don't have to believe in heaven, but this whole idea of different levels of heaven does bring out an important aspect of the nature of happiness and pleasure, if you like. Because the lowest heavens were just like more pleasure than we have here. In other words, the food is always to your taste. The guys or the girls, they're just always beautiful. And they don't talk back on you. Or they don't smell or whatever. But that's just the ordinary heaven realms. But then when you get higher than that, you have like the heaven of the beings who delight in creating, which is a higher happiness than just like sex or food or music. It's the creating devas or heavenly beings. And if any of you have ever done a work of art, composed some music or written a book, or draw some sort of painting, or just done something which is very, very beautiful, then you get a huge amount of pleasure out of creating that work of art. And even if it's not a work of art, if you've had a child, the fact that you and your partner created this being, that gives you a huge sense of pleasure. And that was the next level up, above the sensory pleasures of just sex or food, the pleasure of creating. And I think many of you can understand just how that is just so amazing and so pleasurable. But the next level up above that is the devas who have the pleasures of controlling, the control freak heaven, if you like, which is even more subtle and more rewarding than sort of creating things, controlling others' creations. And then when you go above that, we get into the realm of the pleasures of unconditional love and also the deep meditation realms. But that level is actually a very high level in the Buddhist cosmology. What it's doing there is understanding, is noticing that there is a delight, a pleasure in controlling.